Hello. Welcome. It is D&D night. What episode number is this? I just had it. 287. We're getting there. Or we're getting somewhere. But yeah, it's my new game. Let me unmute the other people now that they've started behaving.
That's
a debatable statement.
I'll say challenge
I'm
accepted.
not saying it's good behavior. I'm just saying behavior is occurring.
That's not inaccurate.
That's true, even.
I think
Exactly.
for that to stop being accurate, I would have to be dead.
Yeah, so everyone's alive for now.
You could sleep.
We might kill Rob later, but
Sleep is behavior.
we'll
Is it?
see.
A thing you do.
Sleep is an action.
That's why I like
Behaviors are
that
actions.
phrase. It's easy not to be wrong. Behavior is happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have the full squad. Huzzah! We did it.
Go.
Who wants to talk about what happened last time?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Preferably someone who was here.
Tom,
I was going to say, I watched the stream. I could
You
try to
can-
give a recap.
Well, Mike dies at the end of Cowboy Bebop.
Dumbledore gets killed by Snape.
Rob
Hurry
got
up.
a tramp stamp on his birthday.
Yep.
Oh,
Hurrier really wants to heal people and likes horses, but horses make really good stew. Tom
Food.
dove out under a gate to drag back a horse carcass and also like a person. Everybody went unconscious after what sounded a lot like an artillery strike landed, and woke up in a sort of like field hospital in a little keep somewhere, and woke up, wandered around, did some good, chatted to some people about sharing resources properly. They allowed a slobbering orc with a chef's hat to butcher some horses. They saw a fire giant just forging with her fucking hand, which seemed unsafe.
Hot.
That's what I remember from the viewing experience.
I wrote some stuff down in the chat
I mean-
that can be read one, so I won't be mulled. But we did have two horses named Rosie and Daisy who we ate.
If you're immune to fire, punching a red hot iron isn't as bad.
It's still solid.
I would like to speak on my own behavior very shortly, which is that because it matters for my sheet, but I made notes so I wouldn't forget, which is that I gave my rations to children to eat, and I gave my blanket to them as well, I believe. This isn't just me saying how good of a girl I am, but also
It's absolutely
so that people can remember that I.
You're the first one to starve. Got it.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Hey, we talked about this. As a former immortal, my relationship with food is probably an ongoing relearning process.
Yeah, you're like, oh fuck, I still have to eat. That's right.
I did make the anime stomach gurgling sound a couple of times.
It's okay. There's horse stew for everyone.
Yeah, I walked past someone and literally went. Anyway, that's all I've got. Rob, do you want to highlight anything?
Yeah. So look it up. But I know that we discovered that Tom's character also speaks sign language because the monk with way too many opinions was trained at a monastery that, other than him, was for deaf mutes, and so he just never really developed the filter, apparently. But he also conveniently knows sign language. We established also that Scar is basically willing to do whatever it takes to prevent more undead from happening, period, end of sentence. Sir Edgar spent 2 gold with the blacksmith to have them start making some metal rosary beads for him. And I think both Scar and Sir Edgar threatened a guard, which was cool. Like, you should always do that, kids. Always threaten cops.
Well, a guard tried to helpfully tell Scar not to go outside, and Scar told him, "I'm gonna do what I want." Went outside and then went, "You're a coward. Grow the fuck up." Went up to another guard and went, "You should give more food." Yeah, he's just very opinionated on people. People should fight the war better.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, no. Scar basically went up to this guard and said, "You a bitch and I ain't."
Whoa.
There,
If you had a name tag, that would be what would be written on it.
if you had a name tag, it would say "bitch."
Whoa.
We spent all of our Healy doodads because we all started at 1 HP.
Yep.
Impressively, we were able to get most of the party who were alive into fighting shape. Good luck to the rest of you.
Yeah, he'll glasses.
We love you guys and we're rooting for you, but probably stand behind us as you each have 1 HP right now.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's a good segue. The 3 of you who were not here last time,
Come on.
in whatever order you decide, each begin to awaken. Remembering only, or you think for a moment everything's hazy, and then you remember the strange whistling noise in the air, followed by a shockwave, and then blackness. Go ahead.
I was just gonna make a stupid joke about how in your HUD you hear the unmistakable sound of a flashbang in any modern Call of Duty.
There you go. Yeah, I like that. And I will switch the scene now. Boop.
Nice. Familiar territory.
I have no self-control.
Yep, you weren't even a part of the game until a few minutes
Yeah.
ago. So
I have no self-control and I must scream.
And we were just like out in the street
what
the end of last session doing what exactly?
what are you
We're
called?
stew.
What
We're
are
just
you
eating.
called in this, Caleb? Okay.
Colson.
Okay.
Colson. Thank you. I realized the pun name that I had talked about earlier would inevitably turn into a penis joke, so I avoided it.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay. Jason is Laud, and
Najib?
Miles is Damien. Okay, now you should be able to have some amount of self-control.
I can move my token, but I don't know if I have self-control.
Well, you have enough to move your token at least.
Well, we can find this out. Jason and you, there is 1 marshmallow, but I'll tell you that you
I'm
get
gonna eat the
2.
marshmallow.
Shit.
Oh, we're at one hit point, you said?
Yes.
Say we'll try a different one, different self-control. Jason, would you like to A, slap Rob, or B, double it and give it to the next guy?
Ooh, I got a double. That's
June,
Son of a
would
bitch.
you like to slap Rob twice or double it and give it to the next guy?
I don't like this game.
It's okay, Rob. Just pick me last. You'll be fine.
That's actually a very clever point.
That reminds me of the Magic Card barroom fight, which just makes people go in a circle hitting each other.
So say,
Well,
I say not being a downer on that one, but I'm going last. And I've been practicing on the trunk of a tree.
But yes, as they have told you, you feel very weak. You're at 1 HP,
ooh, Jesus Christ.
but you're alive.
We're alive.
Cole will wake up, look around, see a bunch of medium-sized people, sigh heavily, and then spend the next minute eating some berries. 10 of them.
Damn.
Damn, man.
I oof, okay.
Well, fuck.
Just sitting back in the bedroll every 6 seconds, popping a berry into the mouth.
Tim, would it be possible? Can I roll Arcana to access the healing force of the universe to see if someone's healing themselves near me? Or literally,
Roll roll me insight.
insight.
Just go ahead and throw it.
I don't know what my insight is. Hopefully, it's okay.
Yes.
Since you're a cleric, it probably is good because it's wisdom oriented.
It's not as good as my Arcana, but I guess that's fine. I rolled a 7.
Oof.
I know nothing.
Yes, you don't sense much other than the ebbs and flows around you ambiently of all the people milling about.
I feel all the light, but I can't feel anything in specific, I suppose.
Several of them are gathering around this large cauldron of horse stew. And different people are adding different ingredients they had, you know, what supplies they brought to try and herbs to try and make something delicious out of it.
Can we smell the food from where we're at?
You would probably have to go outside.
Okay.
Although, actually, no, there are big holes in the wall in spots, so you can actually smell it from inside.
Alright. Well, I would definitely go looking for the food.
Yeah, this place you're in seems to be in poor repair, with visible damage and, like, you know, beams that are supposed to be in the ceiling kind of shattered on the ground, things like that. But it is like it's structurally sound, but only just. Yeah, and several other individuals are resting. Appear to be injured but recovering.
Lon starts going for the food. He's definitely hungry.
All right.
Rob, which one's your token?
Edgar is. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess him with a very second here. He's the one right outside. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Probably wander right by you, not even realizing it's you because I'm like food.
I
Edgar.
begin poking at the injured people. What is your function?
Warning.
Edgar kind of sees you as you're passing, slowly is like, oh shit, he's awake.
I
But he's
grow food for the soldiers at least I used to. I think my farm is gone now. But
Your farm is gone. You have no function.
just put me on another farm, sir. I'm a hard worker, I promise.
And you,
The
man in rags.
the
All 8 look at each other.
All of them are getting poked. What is your function?
The medic walks up and says, "Can you please leave the patients alone? They're recovering."
Do they have a schedule? A schedule for recovery?
We've had to dilute the healing potions for there to be enough to go around. That's why you're alive right now.
These wretches don't even have a function. Find them a new farm. Something.
We'll have to figure that out.
If not, I will put spears in their hands.
Sort of on the left, there's a priest preaching about the broken Lord and how the suffering we endure will be rewarded someday. You can roll religion on that guy if you like.
The priest reaches weakness.
The only gods that mattered are dead.
It's funny because I'm gonna have to like pick it, like guess which tokens are the players. I'm like, I think I know which ones are most of us.
Do we have any rolls for that, or is everyone good?
Sure, I'll roll religion.
I'm good at that, I think.
I'm not good at that, but I'll try anyway.
I'm really good at that.
I'm bad at it, and I'm thinking, who?
13.
18.
11.
Okay.
How are you adding 11 to something at level 1?
I mean,
No, not plus 11, 11 total.
I was looking at roll 20.
Yeah, June 1. Yeah, I don't know.
what are you adding? Plus 11.
That's my religion.
Do you have expert? Wait, how?
Even expertise won't get you that.
Yeah, something's wrong here. Hold on.
Because I have expertise in initiative, and I only have plus 8.
Most it should be a
Mhm.
7. 11. Hold on.
It's your wisdom is 20, I think, right?
Yeah, it's
And
20.
then if you have proficiency, you add 2.
Right, so it should be 7 at most.
So you rolled a 14, is where we're at, and that's
Even-
fine. No worries.
And then we'll say you suffered a seizure in trying to hit the fucking dice button.
Okay, so the people who rolled between 10 and 15 recognize this as a priest of Ilmater, the god of being beaten up, basically.
Yeah.
Turn the other cheek, deity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Say legally separate Jesus.
Legally distinct.
Distinct, that's the word.
It's like if Jesus started walking around after they broke all his bones and shit.
Yo, I got the answer. It's thaumaturge. My Arcana and religion checks get +5 on top
Oh.
of. Yeah,
There you go.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's
fun.
So-
Oh yeah, it's a new ability.
New things.
sorry,
It's okay.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, you Gucci. That's
That'd be
fucking cool.
5 + 2 + 5 is that.
That's fucking joke.
Wait, that would be 12.
Well, religion uses your intelligence normally. Thaumaturge lets you add your wisdom in addition to your intelligence.
I
Right.
see.
So 2 plus your intelligence mod plus your wisdom mod.
Yeah, 3
Mhm.
+ 5 + 2. Okay, that's 10.
3. Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Okay,
still
so
not
you
a
got a
lot.
17.
We're
All
getting
good.
closer.
God, I'm stupid. Okay, well, there we go.
We're just learning.
New system.
It's mostly we're doing 2024 things for this
Hell.
campaign, giving it a try.
Sorry about
Unless you hate it and ask me to change something, then I will do that probably. But depending on what it is. So he's just sort of trying to comfort all the people who just lost everything. It's not working super great, but some of the people are a bit bolstered by this man. This Rock's Rhinoman priest is like chanting and just doing clericy things over this water, and he looks a bit kind of tired, like he's been at it a long time. But yeah, who wants to do a thing?
Can I? Oh,
I was, like I said, I was wandering towards the food. Where did Rob go?
Do you wait in line for food with the peasants, or do you go right up to it?
I think I probably go up to it and then realize that there is a line, and then I'll go get back at the back of the line.
You realize
Wow.
that there is a line because Edgar's big ass hand comes down on your shoulder and just like points.
So he's
That's
like,
very lawful of you. Congratulations.
oh fuck it! Y'all fucking. God, I blanking on the country accent. How y'all doing, man? Chatterbox, what the fuck is happening? Where the fuck are we?
He signs out. He does the sign language for big explosion, knocked out, woke up here, and then 2 hand signs that represent the word horse and then the word stew in rapid enough succession that you know he's describing a single thing.
All right then, I can eat that. Hungry. I'm definitely hungry enough where I could eat a horse.
And he looks at you and he like holds up his mask to smile and then goes, "There's like 2 horses."
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but I've been negligent because I make so much art. I don't think about it. Who wants to just the 3 of you who weren't here describe how you describe your appearance?
At the same time, overlapping with each other, so we can't understand any of you.
Cole is a fairly averagely built Goliath, so big boy. Features since Goliaths are now just Dragonborn for Giants, which I think is an A+ decision for 2024. He's got kind of mottled appearance between sort of mixing elements of multiple giant lineages in him. Got the bald head, wearing a dark hood and sort of earthy colors, carrying around a quiver, a longbow, and for some reason 2 backpacks, because that's what my background gave me. So
2 backpacks. Yeah.
just
You wear one on the
old-
front.
Exactly, one on the front, one on the back. One front pack, one backpack, and the classic pure white eyes.
That's nice. What race did you say you were again?
Goliath. My favorite enemy is David's.
Okay.
I kind of love that.
Target David must attack if
Okay.
possible.
Who would like to go, Jason or Miles?
I can go. Lod is about 7'3". He's pretty lanky though. He's only about like 250. He's a bugbear. He's got brown fur. He's got a very Western country cowboy feel to him. He's got black clothes and he's got his, like I said, his hat that's messed up, but he still loves it. He's got a guitar. And he's got many knives and weapons on him. He's a good old country boy. He's real stupid.
I would say at a towering 4'10", and at a robust 250 pounds.
Square man.
Damien is best described as a brick of armor. Huge, overbuilt, blocky dwarven plates. Helmet that covers almost his entire face except for a little bit of beard underneath. Metal plates braided into the beard. Because, you gotta for the drip.
No.
You gotta rep your house.
Yeah. And just what would be a fairly normal-sized greatsword on a human, which is a fuck-off giant sword on the 4'10" dwarf with a big flared spiky tip. Because I like African swords.
And normally your armor would look as you described, but as you wake up and look at your things, where you see like sort of the chainmail under like
Yeah,
under armor.
most of mine has
with-
been
but-
rather shredded.
Yes,
it
there's a
seems,
note.
because
There's a note with this sort of chainmail under segment of your armor that says, "Come to the Iron Forge when you wake up," and it's signed Bjarni.
Yarny. I love it.
Is there a purple dinosaur around here?
Nope, just a Viking
Oh.
name.
Okay.
And yeah, that might as well segue into forge things. But
Yeah.
since Caleb walked in there first, I will let him start.
I see a giant.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to greet the giant respectfully in giant and ask where the fuck I am
In giant.
in giant.
Hello, small one. You are in Green's Fort.
Do I know where that is?
It's in the region of Greenvale. You could roll a thing to see how well you know this area.
That's a
History,
5.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 5.
Yeah, you're used to mountains.
Yeah.
You're not really familiar with this place. The fire giant describes that it's sort of Greenvale is a valley, as the name might suggest. That has a lot of. Oops, I have to move the camera. That has a lot of fertile soil and open space, basically. They're famous for raising quality horses. In addition to just being an area that produces a lot of food.
The tastiest horses around.
Oh yeah.
This might be a stupid question, but where is the nearest like legit Army of Light thing? Like,
Depends
Are
on
the
which
local-
thing.
I just need to report back for duty.
Mhm.
So anything.
I mean,
not-
technically you're in it, but
Okay, that's what I didn't know. I didn't know if the Green Hole
Well,
garrison folks
it's a-
were Army of Light proper, or if they were just holding
well,
down the home fort, or
it's the fort is owned by the local lord, but it is being used by the Army of Light, and the guilds are allowed to operate in here, and mercenaries for the war effort are some of the people in the courtyard. So it's sort of, it's owned by, I forget his name, it's written up here. Lord Roderick, yeah. Who, not all lords choose to fully integrate with the Army of Light, but most do. So it is functional, it's a makeshift Army of Light garrison,
okay.
but not, it's not, it's more of a like a resupply station than there aren't command decisions being made here or that sort of thing.
So I'm
so
miles
yeah.
from.
I
I'm miles away from where I last knew my unit was.
you're like you're roll a d4.
Oh yeah.
3.
You are 3 days. You are 3 days of travel away from where you are. Yeah, from where you last were with your unit.
All right.
And I guess she you can describe who you were with and where you were fighting, and she can describe how far away it is.
Jesus.
I bow and thank her respectfully, and then don't. I turn, see a dwarf in the way, and back up to let him in, because I feel like he's probably not going to back up to let me out, and then I will leave.
As you leave, she says,
Back up, mate.
"May
I have to
the
back up.
may the iron protect you, small one."
Yeah, about that. There's a bit less of it than there should be.
And the dwarf, just in the doorway, sees you and says, "Oh yes, yes, my lord. Your armor was very damaged, but we did the best we could." And he sort of pulls out some plates. We salvaged everything we can. Enough plates to make half-plate armor, but not your full suit. It's the best we could do with the time and resources available, but it should offer you adequate protection for now.
He'll look at it, just very still. I like that armor, but you have fulfilled your function well.
Thank you, Lord. All the more reason to stoke your hatred for the enemy, then.
I have no hatred for the enemy. They are not deserving of that much.
Very
Help
wise. Yeah, and he helps put what's left of your armor back together.
Nice.
And he did manage to pretty well salvage the helmet and repair it. That's the most impact part.
I'm just about 15 pounds lighter than I'm supposed to be.
Basically naked.
I will update that to say half plate.
Normally just hand better starting gear right out the gate, but because your character is so armor heavy and focused, it seemed like a fun thing. Also, I think I didn't tell everyone about this in the chat, but each guild has a way of sort of pinging their location to the nearest, major guild house. The House of Light pours holy water onto a charged House of Light symbol. So I think more of you are associated with that guild than any of the others. But I don't think you were in a guild, Caleb.
Nah, I'm scum.
But yeah, anyone in the House of Light has a vial of holy water on top of if you started with one. And then Miles, you have sort of it's like a steel badge, and if you hold it up to a charged symbol of your house, it sort of it glows red hot, and you pretty much have to just present your enchanted badge to a symbol with the charge still in it, and your version of that will happen. And then Jason, you have a vial of poison, and you also have a symbol of the House of the Serpent that's wearable, but if you pass your hand over it and engage the magic within it, it turns invisible.
Invisible identification badge.
And currently, if you have a holy symbol if you have a symbol of your house somewhere, it wouldn't have a charge in it, but in theory, any symbol of your house on any surface with the right spell cast by your guild can charge it for that function. It won't necessarily provide information. It will just sort of say you should probably scry here or send somebody to investigate. But it lets somebody know something's happening, basically.
Right.
And the Wayfarers have their own ways of signaling, so that might come up later for you, Caleb. Won't be quite as fancy.
We should- Nah. What's going on at the gate?
Well, the gate used to be lodged open until Scar helped figure out how to push it out and pull a dead horse inside, which helped stretch out the stew. Now the mercenaries here with the red and white sleeves are wanting to leave, and the guard captain is wanting to keep the place locked down, and this tall humanoid guy from the House of Iron is basically just making sure the mercenaries don't attack this guard so that they can leave. Or he's trying to keep the situation from being antagonistic, but potentially making it worse. It's a little hard to tell. It's a spirited sort of argument conversation amongst these people.
I'll do some eavesdropping because I am also interested in leaving. And if they're not opening the door for 2 wagons full of dudes with guns, they're probably not going to open it for me.
That's a fair point. Sir Edgar listens with passing interest while waiting in line for his helpings.
I will thank Bjarni, cast a glance at the fire giantess, think wistfully about a potion of fire resistance. And
as you leave, she just plunges this giant iron she's been hammering into the bath of oil, and it hisses and flares up before going out. And she looks at her work, kind of nods, sets it aside, pulls out another piece of metal, sticks it in the forge.
Oh yeah.
And then the other forge is like clinking with a little hammer, or the other smith, I mean, the halfling, and she just drops her much tinier piece of iron into oil, and with a similar sort of process, but much smaller.
I love the comparison of giant and halfling smiths. In the same
giant
room.
is the apprentice.
Okay.
That's adorable.
She hasn't figured out you get better results with a hammer yet.
That's adorable.
You gotta make weapons for all sizes.
I will sling my sword over my shoulder and start wandering my way over to see what the holdup at the gates is.
This guy with a shield will kind of come up to you, cough, and be like, "Hey, be careful. Don't steal anything. These are for the front. I've got my eye on you."
I'm also for the front. Can I hitch a ride?
These wagons are for the King's Blood Company. You'll have to find your own way. And if anyone wants to roll
Unsurprising.
history on the King's Blood Company, you may.
14.
I don't think I have that skill, but let's give that a shot.
I got a
16.
17.
Nice.
I got a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Okay.
You've killed people in that company before. I assume.
That's what it is.
So all of the like upper teens, I heard a few rolls around there. You know,
Let's get roll the game, baby.
oh, it's on the other document. That's right. You know that they're one of the larger and older crate companies. They continue to honor the tradition in the land of being free of a monarch, and that's sort of what their name came from. They actually date back to when old King Laconis was overthrown. So they're very proud of that.
They weren't involved. They're just very proud of it.
They were involved, very much so. They claim that they were the final. They were like leading the final charge on the Laconis castle.
As they're mercenaries, we can assume they're lying.
And Jason, with your nat 20, you've heard a lot about these guys. Sometimes they're kind of annoying because they're full of themselves, and they sort of look down on mercenaries from the lawless lands a bit. But they still accept their help because it helps the cause. They don't. But they're kind of like annoying about it sometimes. That they're.
They both know you're worse the whole time.
You know that they're from Port Vankira, which is like a trading port. So they're also adept at sailing, typically. Most of them are. You recognize their symbol of a white skull wearing a crown on a field of red, and generally the red and white color scheme. When they charge into battle, you hear them, or they just the motto that they say is, "In this land there are no kings." And a lot of times they have like scrolls in their heraldry, or just like somewhere on them that say, "Curse upon the Laconis," or things of that nature against the old monarch house. And yeah, they're deployed all over the place, and you know that they use a lot of firearms, and they have a pretty close association with the House of Iron, which keeps them well stocked. And their leaders often wear funny hats.
So many ways. The funny hats guys.
Every fantasy setting needs at least one group of guys with very funny hats.
You can see the like sergeant leading this group. His hat isn't too funny, but it's a little bit funny. So that means he's like a lower ranking guy.
Yeah.
He's got like this cool pattern on it, but it's still basically a helmet.
Hat power scaling.
I was gonna say, is that literally how it works? The bigger the hat,
pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
The hat looks
And yet-
fancier. He's probably more important.
And yet they're famous for like killing a man with the fanciest hat.
Mm-hmm.
It was out of jealousy. They saw
They-
that hat and they were just like, "Why do you get that?"
They
With such a good
reclaimed
hat?
fancy hats for the common man.
Heroic.
And then immediately took them away to use them as rank signifiers.
I admire the cute puppy.
They can't be that common. Oh yeah. Yeah, this dog is just like perfectly trained, sitting alert in front of this like shed. But when you look at the door, you notice there's like iron bars on it. It's some kind of a brig, or like a small holding cell.
You are a noble warrior, I can tell. You are above such petty duty. When I return, I shall take you away from here.
But it's fulfilling its function.
It is for a higher function than this.
Okay.
It deserves better, is what I'm getting.
Okay.
He has earned a warrior's position, not a cage kicker.
Mm.
I should probably be different places. Gotta run out of
Oops. Let me put this on the map layer so that you're not under it. You get run over. No, I'm just kidding.
Beneath, I mean, he is a dwarf. Yeah, June, do you want to do anything? I think. Oh, I guess June and Tom haven't done much yet.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do much that my character could do. I've been struggling to think about. Are there any other things that could be mended? I wonder. I could do that, or I could make myself useful to the forger in some capacity.
You have more heals.
No, I'm out of heals. I did all of my healing on the first day.
TBH, in terms of mending, there is so fucking much around this camp. That could just close along.
You break a window.
Yeah, I feel like there is a lot that you could. Yeah, there's just always something to be done if you're trying to mend things.
Yeah, I could just spend my time fixing stuff. I mean, that seems satisfactory to Furia. I feel like,
fixing people's tattered clothing, things like that.
Yeah. I don't require any scene work or anything specifically, but that's probably what I'll spend my time doing for a little while. It's just mending dresses and petticoats and shoes.
Ah, I see someone else with a function. In this place of useless mouths. Those of you in line, when you have received your portion, report to the one with red hair.
I
will fix your things, and then you will become useful.
I think if I had the choice for camera, I'd be looking down and fixing something, and it'd be on the side where I'm missing an eye, but I'd still crack a smile as I'm doing my work. I am not affected by this, and I am happy to do it.
Hell yeah.
That seems good.
So
I wish I had candy and stuff to give the children, but I'm out of stuff.
at this point, having stuffed himself as much as is reasonably possible with one portion of horse soup. Also,
what's that, Rob?
Very funny. So once he gets to the front of the line, he pulls the daily potato from his magic bag of daily potato, the most Irish trinket in the entire in the entirety of D&D.
You know it, you love it,
and just doesn't even cut it or anything. He just drops the thing wholesale into the pot and just kind of nods like, yes, I did a good thing. And then once he's done that and had his portion, he goes up and, using sign language, offers the rocks a break from blessing the water.
I'm into it. Brother, may I?
Yes.
Do you ask him his name or anything, or you just say?
In sign language, I sign out, "What is your name?" I like gently tap him on the shoulder to get his attention because I assume he's terribly focused.
I can always translate if you need me to.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I picture you just have your bowl of stew, and you're just like translating between bites.
He doesn't notice immediately. You hear the distinctive sound of clanking armor. That means Edgar is trying to wave you down.
Yeah. I imagine Lod's like scarfing the food down between, like he's brushing your thing for the man so he can go back to his food.
Yes. There's at one point just, "Oh, that's hot. Oh." And Edgar introduces himself. He does the entire paragraph explaining, "Hello, my name is Sir Edgar Murray. I am a servant of the House of Light, a paladin of Tyr. Because of an oath I have taken, I may only speak in prayer," and this paragraph explaining it. with the practiced voice of someone who has said this literally like 1,000.
like a customer service worker on the phone reading the script.
Yup.
uh,
I roll than that though.
He says, thank you, my son. I am Father Brongor, priest of Helm.
That's my friends list.
I fear this. Well, there's something wrong. The water is clean, but just doesn't feel right. I'm trying to cleanse it.
Sorry.
Go ahead and make an insight check, if you'd like.
Oh, I'd be happy to.
Tim, is this the rocks?
Yeah,
Okay. And what is he a priest of?
Helm.
Helm.
Okay.
He claims to be a priest of Helm, but he could be here to poison the well.
And
my God.
anyone who wants to can roll religion on that, if you
That's
overhear
a
it.
21 on my insight check.
What was
Has
your...
anyone
oh,
checked his identification papers?
You said a 20?
21.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if such a thing existed. 23, if that matters to you. Or I could give you advantage.
I got 17. I'm
Okay.
content.
Okay, so with your 21 and 23, you both... you can kind of sense that he's been trying different things unsuccessfully and is getting kind of frustrated. But, he puts up a pretty good, peaceful exterior. But you can tell, beneath it you can tell he's, like, struggling.
And so he looking at the situation and kind of assessing where things are at. He, instead of trusting Laud to say this, he grabs a piece of paper from his pack and scribbles out with a quill. Rest for a moment, brother. I will watch the well for you. And just waits for his response.
Yes, there is wisdom in what you say. I could at least stop and have something to eat. Thank you.
And he flips the note over and writes, "We used 2 horses in the soup," and underlines 2 like he's very enthusiastic about there being this much food.
Yeah.
They were called Daisy and Rosie. And I am told that they were very powerful mares.
And he says, you serve your god well, sir. And heads over to the cauldron.
He bows his head solemnly, returns to the well, and begins intoning a hymn that is just the choral part of the Halo theme. Oh.
I mean, the ring is circular in shape. Or the well is a ring.
That's
I was like,
What are you trying to do with this well?
And as he is continuing to intone, he looks at you and just puts his hands down without breaking song and just writes down a quick explanation of the last 5 minutes on a piece of paper and hands it to you between 2 fingers.
Whoa.
Have you thought of testing the well? Or are you just going to sing at it?
He continues to sing, but he strokes his chin like he's thinking about that. And I don't think I actually ever decided what my prepared spells for. Yeah, because Paladin can change one at their long rest, so...
I don't think you cast any spells, so... Yeah, it's probably up for grabs.
Hell yeah. Give me a second. Let me actually check. Because I think Purify Food and Drink might be on my first level table.
It is. I have it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful. Then I will replace Divine Favor with that. and begin ritual casting Purify Food and Drink.
You there, priest of the beggar god.
Yes, my son. How may I serve you?
We are attempting to purify the well. We need to make sure it is safe. For that, we need a test subject. Are you willing to serve?
If it will help, then yes. I am prepared to suffer anything for the cause.
Excellent. I knew I'd selected well. We'll let him finish. I'd hate to,
I'm gonna let you finish.
preempt him.
He's
But
gotten up.
fixing this well is the greatest idea of all time.
He has reached the point in the song of ba-ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-ba-boom. So he's almost there.
Right then, Chatterbox.
After
I
10
found a test subject for you.
He looks
He
over,
will drink the water, and if you've purified it, he will live.
looks over and, like, while bopping to his own hymn, gives you 2 thumbs up.
Hopefully this is not a charlatan.
He is absolutely not.
Let me just look at exactly what that spell does.
I think Chatterbox, he's pretty good at what he does. He's not a charlatan.
Remove poison and rot from non-magical food and drink in a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range of 10 feet.
There you go.
Alrighty, so then 5 feet down in the well, at the dead center of it, so that I get that entire section of the well. And then continuing until something else happens in the plot, I'm just going to do 10-minute ritual casts of that going down the well.
And you have to
Starting at the top of
like climb down it.
Nope, as far down as I can reasonably get with the spell,
Yeah.
so probably about 10 feet, but
I am a dwarf. We have ropes. I can get you all the way down.
he is
But ritual casting takes time, and I don't know if he breathes.
He
I
does.
think is the limiting factor.
You should hear him when he's sleeping. He snores like a motherfucker.
Well, I say,
that makes
unless they
like-
dug 25 feet under the water table,
Mhm.
as long as I can get him to the water, he should be fine.
We don't know how deep this well is.
Yeah, I guess it says. Yeah, it's within a
Say,
5
that is what a weight on the end of the rope is for.
Yeah, that could be a torture chamber for the royal family. We don't know what's down there.
If that's the case, then there's no purifying this. I mean, short of, and this is a last resort, crucifying the Ilmatarites over the well. That'll purify just about anything.
But yeah,
I'm down for that.
After
but
you do some of this casting, the priest drinks some of the water, and he seems fine.
Wonderful.
But he suggests it would perhaps be wiser to just cast it on the water drawn from the well after it comes out. The water is clean up here now, but who can say how it will change?
The priest has a point. You there, you 4. You have eaten stew made from Daisy and Buttercup.
Rosie.
Rosie, whatever. You will repay that with your labors. Form a bucket brigade. The chatty one will then purify it.
Once again, he gives a very clanky 2 thumbs up.
The peasants begin to assist with this process of making plenty of clean water.
Good. Everyone is finding their function.
I'm not even going to make you roll because they sort of just cower at your armored form and quickly get to work.
Can I roll insight on Miles's character, because I would like to know if that is like his raison d'être, is like making people.
No.
Oh, you're talking to your son.
Yeah, you turned this to my onion ring. I'm sorry.
I just want to gather some secret intelligence to see if that's what he really does. In fact, care
Don't
about.
think it's secret at this point. He's been telling us that since he started opening his mouth.
Literally since he opened his eyes.
Or, okay.
Well, you could roll to just sort of figure, like to determine how much you know about like his guild and like his type of this type of a person, and I'll just let Miles answer of like what is he like and what is where he comes from like.
What's the vibe?
Yeah.
Yeah, just doing a vibe
And like,
check.
what may she have heard of your people?
Is he a dick or a douche? It's hard to tell right now.
He's absolutely a dick.
So would you say he's more? Would you say he's like more function focused than average, or is this sort of, you know, the standard way of everyone where he's from?
That's the standard way of everywhere he's from. This is, as far as he's concerned, if you do not have a purpose, then you are dead weight. You either have to find one, or have a spear put in your hands. Find a function or one we found for you, and you will not enjoy the job that we give you.
I agree that you are a confident battle leader and can be trusted for this. I say nothing, but I have learned this.
Yeah, and Furia, the one thing you do understand is that. Hold on one sec. I'll be right back.
God, we've lost God.
One thing you understand is that all divine guidance is temporary.
The only thing you know is that you know nothing.
Divine guidance is always.
The internet cut out at exactly the right time, so I only heard divine guidance is always, and then static.
That's perfect because what I said was subjective.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Sorry about that. Someone was coming into my room for a second there. But Furia, you know what you know of, or what the main thing you know about dwarves is that the people of Breitagard have in the past have had conflict with them.
Oh, geez.
Like, yeah, because that was one of the things we talked about the other day. Because the people of Breitagard sort of live up in the mountains in like a sort of a desirable section of land. So yeah, I mean, it's not that all dwarves, you know, were part of that same group of dwarves, but the only dwarves you've known about in recent years are the ones that were at odds with the mortals that you now live with.
I see. Well, he doesn't know anything about me, and I haven't said anything about Breitagard to him. Well, I guess that's cool.
Yeah, and you don't even know if he's from the same tribe of, or you know, like people of dwarves. There are a number of different dwarven free cities in the mountain ranges, basically.
I say, my 22 insight check. I'm joking. The eye patch one thinks we all look alike.
Yeah. I don't think that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, Furia seems like someone who lets people's actions speak for them. Not a prejudger is the vibe I get.
Yeah. Plus, I'm here to heal all the homies. I'm like that. You know, the one that If a German soldier somehow got across and needed help and it's 1917, I'm still going to heal the guy. That's my job.
So by that logic, if we capture a demon alive, you will try to heal it.
No, I mean like people. Demons aren't people. Don't worry about that. You're good.
That's like
Okay, just so we're clear, because otherwise things are going to get very awkward very quickly.
Oh no, I'm here to save the mortals of this realm from the scourge.
Hell yeah.
You can trust me, but you'll determine that for yourself, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it is a good distinction because, like, you know, like if she was helping in a battle with the dwarves, maybe, you know, she might help the dwarf, but when it's such just such a cruel, soulless foe, it's just different. Demons and undeads are just a different ball game.
Yeah.
In D&D, there are certain creature types where all of the propaganda we tell each other about our enemies is actually true. They actually are soulless bastards.
Yeah, especially with demons, they just really are like congealed, you know, chaos and evil. Just incarnate.
Question.
Answer.
For God. 3 days travel. I am assuming that is not something that would be something I could just do on my own.
Well, if you ask about the surroundings from the guards or from like this one of these guards, basically the countryside is full of skeletons roaming, like sort of pretty much all over the place, and they're pretty much awaiting reinforcements from the Army of Light to try and retake this position. But so you could try, but you probably would die. There's like a lot of open space, and it seems as though you lot may have been sort of like in the last group of people that they let into the gates before they said, all right, we got to close it down.
Do you know who brought us in?
There's no food.
Double check. Where's her name? Okay. It was, yeah, I guess I didn't write down the person's name. Was a guild member of the Master of the Tome, or the House of the Tome, rather. Had you all like basically in a wagon.
And are they still here?
Let me make up a name. What's a cool name for a wizard lady?
Ultimecia.
Tatiana.
Grace.
Mercedes.
June, how do you spell your one?
Elizabeth.
Prius.
How do you spell the first one you said, June?
Ultimecia?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, how do you spell it?
Putting it in the chat, my homie.
Okay.
It's like alopecia, but it's like
She got no hair.
Okay. I'm using the first two names that were shouted out. Tatiana Ultimecia. There we go. Good work.
Well,
Good work, squad.
alternatively, it can be Ultimecia with an I instead of an E if you prefer. It matters little.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Rambo,
Thank you.
double thumbs up.
But yes, she is still here. She's in the keep.
That's pretty good.
Well-
which is the northern building within the walls here.
I guess I'm heading to the keep.
To the keep.
Yes, in June you have mended all of these people's clothes. Now there will be less cold at night. Good work.
Their life will be slightly less.
I feel like Tom hasn't said anything in a long time. What do we think Scar is up to, or what is he up to? Where? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I mean, I was
I
planning
found
on
him.
asking the guard where the enemy was coming from, but I guess you already said it was kind of all around. So
Yeah, this position has been a bit overrun, and that's part of why everyone was so hungry, because the supplies are having trouble getting through. The mercenaries feel as though they have enough manpower to just pick off any skeleton with their rifles on the road. But the guards are wanting to not let anyone in or out, because then skeletons might kill them and or get in or out.
gotcha.
The only thing helping the situation right now is that it seems as though a lot of skeletons were just told, kill stuff, roam around and kill stuff, because, whoever's controlling them isn't scrying every single one of them. So it seems as though, they sort of wander up periodically. You just never can be sure that it's safe. And if any of the peasants went outside, they'd probably just get shot within a few minutes by skeleton arrows.
How far of the road, how far would we from the keep be able to see? How far is our sight line? If this caravan left, how far away would they get before we would lose complete sight of them? Would it be just around the bend, pretty much we'd lose them, or could we see them for a mile?
Depending on the direction they go, you'd be able to see them from really far away, because we're kind of situated in a valley between two mountain ranges, and the area you're in, there are some trees around, but it's not a thick forest. So yeah, you would see, unless they went up into the mountains and behind, around the bend to the mountain road, which is maybe a mile away, then. But if they went along the valley, you could see them for a very far distance, till they were tiny.
All right. I guess sort of before heading to the keep, because sort of seeing the other folks waking up and coming out of the tent, and kind of really seeing everybody gathering around. Scar is going to go to the sort of the quarreling situation between the two leaders, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And he will the goal, what he's going to attempt to do is just kind of stall. His goal is to tell the caravan to wait.
Mm-hmm.
That his party was brought here for a reason, but it's not going to be to stay here. So his party will probably be leaving, and it would be advantageous for us if somebody has to leave. It'd be best for us all to leave together and then split up to increase all of our chances of success. So you leaving without us, while we're going in to sort of discuss what we're here for, would be much more risky for you, and potentially more dangerous for us too, because it might draw a bigger undead force to the keep after the gate is opened for the next time.
Mm-hmm.
But in more of an attitude-y kind of way.
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
I will attempt persuasion.
I guess disadvantage. Yeah, I gotta do it to you. Sorry,
All right.
because of the attitude.
All right. Well, and just
Just roll
Oh,
220.
Yeah, you've done it before.
Several times.
I mean, I do have the background, the haunted background, which gives me the dark heart, which
What
means if
type
they
of-
look into my eyes, they can see. Oh, I think I got the. Shit. What did they not see?
It
Yeah,
specifically refers to commoners, which these guys
Or not? You're right.
aren't really.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, it's
like it would work on all the peasants pretty much.
so I got an 18 and then a 13, and so that
Okay.
is. So with that, it would be a 12.
All right.
Of course,
Uh,
it's $9.
You see, like one of the mercenaries kind of nods, like he thinks you're saying something right, but the leader kind of brushes you off and focuses attention on the guard captain, and looks as though you did interrupt in a way that made them stop yelling at each other. So a marginal amount of change has occurred, but you're not sure. You're not sure if what you're asking for will happen. It's hard to say.
So as he sees that like that's not working, as he's like walking to the keep, he's gonna sort of, as he walks past the horse, he kind of taps it and then points at the stew, and like keeps walking. Like,
Damn.
the horse is a commoner, so it looks into his eyes.
Damn.
No, we only have aristocrat horses here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, fair enough, honestly.
Uh,
still.
I say the horse is an aristocrat. The oxen, on the other hand,
And I do speak sign language, so the horse should.
uh,
And all animals speak sign language for Rob's sake, so.
Sir Edgar, the Father Brongor comes back over, having taken a bit of a breather. Seeing what you're doing, he like kind of nods in approval. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's yes, this is a much better way to do this." And he has that spell, so he can take over for you.
Wonderful. I nod to him and follow my new friend Scar up towards the keep.
oh thank God the singing has stopped.
I will wander after.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going? The keep.
Mm-hmm.
So,
While Father Brongor just begins singing "Africa" by Toto.
And bless the rains. Bless the rains.
so Jason and Miles are still at one hit point?
Currently, no other healing has
All right.
been forthcoming. Yes.
Caleb has good buried himself.
I say at this point, since no healing seems to be forthcoming from any source, he will quickly lay on hands and
The first aid tent is just over here. You guys can go back and leave. You look terrible.
I feel terrible.
there'd be a horrible reddish glow from between the armor plates.
Mm.
He looks less horrible.
All right.
Oh, all you needed to do was touch yourself, I see. Okay.
Okay, so seems
I
like
am hands distribute. I wait.
seems like as a group minus Furia and Lod, who are hanging back a little. The four
I'm
of you.
trying to come back up with the group. I'm just
Oh, okay.
I'm running the website. It wouldn't
I
let me
can
move.
I can move you.
I appreciate it. It wouldn't let me move the map at all.
I had
Okay,
the exact
so
same
you-
glitch.
So you
Both-
all
You open it in Chrome.
approach the keep here.
Well, Kolf is approaching the keep and then looks behind him and sees 5 complete
Yeah.
strangers also approaching the keep.
With the caveat, Tim, that I will take both of my mended people's hands in mine and say, may the light of my mommy, what's her? God damn it!
Freya.
The light of Freya guide you and bless you. Go in peace, and then having done some Catholicism, I move forward. That's all.
Good work. Are helping the people.
So when you turn around, what you come face to face to is quite a burly looking. Well, just kind of like he's probably 6.5 feet tall. Quite lanky in just sort of. It looks like he should have been sort of bulky, but he's just kind of much just kind of stretched out and much more of a sort of.
Almost like he doesn't have powerful build anymore.
Yeah, almost like that. Yeah,
Almost like
like power's been taken from him in a way. But it looks like he could run better.
yeah.
An improved sort of endurance on that side. But with that, you see sort of a very plain, sort of practical outfit of clothing that he's wearing. Very standard, sort of. What would be normal for kind of a missionary sort of regular clothing, but then you can see sort of the upper area, his sleeves have been torn away, and he's got sort of wrappings going along his fists, and then up to his face is completely covered in gauze and wrappings, where you can just see his eyes, which if you're a commoner would have more of an effect on you. But
he might qualify as a Wayfarer
I
social class. I would say.
Yeah.
So with
yeah.
that,
What do your eyes do to me?
let me just read it out for you.
Do you look into his eyes?
Just slowly start singing "Trust in Me."
As you look into those eyes, you see that this has faced unimaginable horror, and that you are that I am no stranger to darkness. Though you might fear me, commoners will extend to you every courtesy and do their utmost to help you. Unless you have shown yourself to be a danger to them, they will take up arms to fight alongside you should you find yourself facing an enemy alone.
Are we both haunted ones?
Yeah.
I think
Nice.
both.
So
Most-
looking in your eyes and seeing that you've been through some shit,
Yeah.
Kolf will do something he hasn't done for anyone else in this group and extend a hand.
Oh,
Nice.
Kolf.
Yes, and regardless of background, you have each witnessed, as people who had been on closer to the front line. Yes, you have all seen unimaginable horrors, but his just started earlier, I guess.
I think we were both fairly early adopters of horror, but I don't have a background feature for it.
Right.
You adopted it. I was born in it.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm sure there'll be an organic moment where it comes up for you and I as well, Caleb. Except I only have one eye instead of two.
Well, we shall see.
We shall see.
Say, you were scarred by the horrors that you've seen. Rob here enjoyed them.
As he shakes your hand, he'll let you know that his name is Skarsmard, but you can call him Scar. You were unconscious when I woke up, but do you remember what happened to you just before you got into that tent?
Whistling sound, impact, 3 days travel away from here.
I'm 4 days away from where I'm supposed to be. Well, welcome to the group. There's and he'll help introduce, but allowing others to share. The other two that he knows, but then looking at the other, the shorter one, who seems to like to be useful, and then the guy who is hungry. But he'll just sort of, after his introduction and sort of letting you know that he and at least 2 other people experienced the exact same thing from different locations, just to bring him that we're kind of all in the same category of group. But then sort of he'll turn around realizing that there's 4 other people behind him as well,
Yeah.
and allow a breath for others to introduce themselves.
Sir Edgar does his paragraph again.
That seems like an incredibly stupid thing to do.
How dare you, Rob?
Edgar shrugs.
Lod turns his head and goes, I'm Lod. I'm with Chatterbox over here. I do the stabby stab.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all.
I wish you had a cowboy hat to tip. I would make you one if I had the ability, unless you have it.
Yeah.
Damien Grimhold.
Oh.
I have been brought here. I wish to get out of here.
Well,
Does Kulf have anything broken currently? The belt loop?
Only his heart.
Oh, baby.
I imagine most of his gear's got some wear on it, but I don't think anything is broken, because then it wouldn't work.
He wouldn't have it. He would throw it away.
You would throw it away, huh?
Or like some stuff looks like it's like been repaired the old-fashioned non-magical way.
I want to do you a service of mending. I will ask, because Miles brought that up to me in chat a couple weeks ago. Good point. Not everybody wants their stuff touched. Do I need to do like a perception of any sort to find a thing, or can I just kind of, as I regard the home?
Yeah, you don't have to roll anything. That's fine.
Okay. I will.
Other than maybe persuasion for him to let you touch his armor.
Sleight of hand.
Again, everything is very functional with Kulf. Like it works. It does its job.
Oh,
Stuff
you're talking about Kulf. Okay.
Stuff that hasn't been doing its job has been like sewn back together, not very elegantly, but very, out and about for most of his life, and his gear has also been out and about.
It's well worn.
Worn, well stained, but like functional.
So no tears, no leaks, no broken stuff. Okay, that's fine. I would approach you, and you would see my sparkling, haloed iris, as I look upon you with a warm smile, and I say, "I am called Furia, priestess to the Great Mother Freya. I am here to cure the wounds of all as this war continues. Perhaps I shall be able to cure you should something happen. You need only call on me. Though it saddens me to see that there is nothing about you that seems broken at all."
Kulf will make like direct eye contact with your sparkly eye, and I'll get the same Haunted One background information from you. And Kulf will extend a hand, and then as presumably you take it, he'll squeeze. He'll squeeze a little tighter than he needs to, and I'm trying to think of a way to say this that isn't like completely jackass.
My palms are soft, but my knuckles, etc. You would see evidence of like I have punched someone.
Yeah, you've seen some shit, and he respects the shit. There is much in this world to mend. Not all of it you can see, but well, I wish you joy with your goddess. My people's gods are all dead.
I am not one to proselytize, but I am always here for you if you want to learn how the Great Mother can bring you light. But for now, I will bless you as a fellow soldier.
Our light bringers have gone out. I don't need any others.
And she makes a wry smile and says, "Then perhaps my light will guide you instead."
Perhaps. But for the time being, it seems we were all brought here by some tome gilder by the name of Tatiana Altamisia. According to the guards, she's in the keep. So I was going to see if this guard would let me through to speak with her.
I like him just turning around to say that.
Yep. Like we're talking about religion. I've said my piece. You're still talking about religion. Let's try to progress the quest instead.
All right. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. You said you're going to talk to the guard.
Yes. So I've been standing 2 feet from for this entire introduction exchange.
Completely
And
unacknowledged.
as you are 7.5 feet tall, the guard is looking just at your breastbone.
7.5 is average for a Goliath. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I am tall for my race.
Or
She
10.
kind of
We're
she kind of nervously looks up at you and says, "Yes, state your business."
Well, I would like to speak to the guild, the tome gilder, Tatiana Altamisia. I understand she brought me here.
Yes, she is here.
I would like to speak with her.
And she says, "Oh, I'm glad you are all here. My Lord Roderick was going to send for you. I can let you in to speak with him, and I assume Lady Tatiana will be there as well.
Good enough.
But I can also request her presence. But yes, my lord was eager to speak with soldiers from the front. So you may enter."
Edgar just kind of slowly turns his head to the soldier who he previously threatened as he passes.
I feel like you made sort of like mafia style threatening. Like, look, we might have a problem.
Exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
Oh, you can also make perception checks as you walk past the crack in this wall.
All right. I'll give you
13.
11.
6.
18.
Nice.
18.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's just full of food.
Was that everyone? I forget. Or I guess.
Are you gonna make a perception check?
I can percept.
So, sometimes you roll a 4.
Yeah.
That's how it go.
That do be how it go.
It'd be like that some of the time.
Yeah,
Okay.
5% time ahead.
Okay, so the upper teens people kind of peek through the crack in the wall, and you see a couple of humans standing over large bubbling pots, adding various reagents, and June or Jason, I think, were the high rolls. You can roll Arcana if you like to try and figure out what they're actually doing or what they're making.
Well,
Okay,
let's go. My -2 intelligence. There we go.
Yeah,
Do it.
roll a 20.
I
Impress everybody.
probably you can tell me what number that is.
Is it large?
Happy too.
It's the natural 1.
Yeah, I don't go near it.
It is exactly the 20.
It's a natural 3.
Hell yeah.
So I got an 18.
So we have a one.
Nice.
We have a 25 and a nat 20, which is an 18.
I do
Um,
that
A natural 18. Let's go.
So,
Yeah.
so Lod, even though you're normally not very clever, this type of potion is made all across the front lines by the Army of Light. You actually recognize the process, and Furia, as a healer, you know this well. They're making health potion, but you notice that they're using a slightly different, or Furia especially notices they're using a slightly different process than usual, and like you normally don't have this much water in it, is the main thing you notice, and it seems as though they're trying their best with limited supplies to stretch out these potions as far as they can go. But that helps explain why you all woke up and were still injured, even though you were still alive.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're going by, you sort of overhear a voice saying, "No, you've done it in the wrong order. You can tell by the color. But quickly, add this here." It sort of helps. You see another woman walk up and sort of add a reagent that saves the whole cauldron, basically.
Nice.
But yeah, after that, you make it through to the keep, and I will reveal stuff.
Let me see.
Yes, you see a few fancy-looking folk at a banquet table, and several servants bringing them various finely made foods as they sort of sit at their table. Lord Roderick looks up. Yes. The soldiers. I'm glad to see you all up and about. This is my wife, Lady Birna, and my ward, Sir Harvin.
I think I made note of these people last time, didn't I?
Yeah, you asked somebody about who owned this castle, and yeah, you learned about those people, and you learned that generally the Lord is pretty good to the peasants. He lets them, he didn't just close the castle off to them. He's offered them an amount of food.
He only occasionally exercises his rights of prima nocta.
But as you look around, clearly, this is some 1% bullshit.
No, that's justified.
That they have all this fine food. So the people are grateful for the good things this Lord does. He's not the worst, but he's still the fucking Lord.
Does he practice frottage?
What?
Let's not even ask that. Let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah, we could definitely move past that question.
Oh, okay, so you get to do prima nocta.
But yes, he has introduced himself and his family, and he sort of he tells his servants to give you however much food you need, and offers you to have a seat if you wish.
Does any of the food they're offering look frail stable?
Look what?
Look like it'll last.
Travel ready.
Travel
Travel ready.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. I'd say probably not. A lot of it is.
I don't need any of it then.
A lot of it is well-made pastries and already finished recipes kind of thing that won't really travel too well.
I decline food, and I decline to sit.
I think Lod with 1 HP. He pops himself down in the chair pretty hard.
Yeah. Tim, what's the name of the ward one more time?
Sir
Robin.
Harvin.
Harvin?
Harvin.
Oh, VIN.
Harvin the Harsh.
And the other thing you learned, I think you rolled really good when you were asking about who owns this place. What you were told last week is that Sir Harvin is from a lesser house, a lesser noble house, and one of the earliest ones to be destroyed in the war. And he made it out. So for the last better part of a decade, he was like a child at the time, and so now he's like maybe like 20, Sir Roderick took him in and raised him as his own when that noble house was basically destroyed.
Yeah, I actually rolled a crit on that one.
Yeah, that's right.
I was able to get a fair amount of information from it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, as long as the rest of you don't mind, on the first session, I just started making notes of things as they happened.
I think it works really
So
well.
at any point, if there's anything, there's a chance that I have written something about it if you scroll up.
Or you can like maybe
No, it's a good place to keep notes.
search for it within the chat too. If it gets super buried. But yeah,
I'm largely going to keep it simple and have it just be like people's names and places, and if anything that is attached to a history or a role that I do. Otherwise, I'm not going to be like doing the whole shebingus.
Mm-hmm.
No.
For the
Well, we
Sure.
after you.
All right. So, Sir Edgar, realizing that he ought to be at least respectful, will politely remove his hood and mask, sit down. He doesn't want to eat much because he knows that's less than other people can eat. So he just has a single piece of bread and a glass of water. And he just he looks over at them, and he doesn't do his paragraph. Instead, he skips right to signing out, "Do you speak sign language?"
Does he speak, or does he just make silly gestures?
I don't know. I met him today. I appreciate your hospitality, but I need to get back to the front.
No, he took an oath. He don't really speak on principle. It's a whole thing. He was signing. I could translate it if need be.
I love this interaction.
Ah, yes, very admirable of him. We respect the House of Light and their mission.
He bows his head respectfully and then scribbles out on his notepad. Technically, I can write notes, though. This just seemed a bit rude.
My lord.
If it gives you more powers from your god against evil, who can argue with it?
Edgar,
I think his god might have just been sick of hearing him talk. Never shuts up.
Edgar smirks.
You're a funny one.
Edgar smirks with the visibly scarred side of his mouth at that.
My lord, if I may, I will require rest to do it, but I would like to offer my services as a priestess of prayer to heal or mend anything that is in your keep.
Ah, yes. The famous healer. Your tales are told across the front lines.
Small bow.
It is a shame that your god cast you out, but it's good to see that you're doing some good.
Edgar kind of just turns and tilts his head in confusion.
It smarts a little, but I try my best not to grimace or anything. And
I think Kolf does laugh at that.
you say is true, I'm afraid. And she kind of looks to all of you. I was forsaken once, but I am yet found again.
Ah,
Damien
yes.
will hold up like 6 different dwarven holy symbols.
Say one more time, Miles.
Damien will hold up like 6 different dwarven holy symbols.
Gotcha.
They're just like are they just like on a string? That's how I
Yeah.
turn it.
Your guard said you wanted to speak to us.
Yes. Well, I'm just curious. How is the war going in the front? They seem to have broken through here. I was just wondering of any news.
Do we have any news?
Six soldiers were mysteriously kidnapped from different battlefields across the area.
Well, basically, the news that you have is that more recently, there have been a lot of these explosions that wail like a banshee before they strike you, that have been tearing apart a lot of the forward positions and losing ground, which is your only conception of what an artillery shell flying through the air is, or at least that's how people refer to it. They think it's some sort of
Banshee explosions. Yeah.
cursed spell of some kind.
Kolf does not sugarcoat it at all. We're getting fucked by a new kind of explosive spell. Apparently, it hit each of us. I was hoping to speak to Tatiana Altamisia because she apparently brought us here.
Yes. I should send for her. That's right. My guard did say something about that.
Because I find it curious that we've been brought here. I from 3 days from the front, Scar from 4 days from the front, and I don't know where anyone else was.
On the front.
Yes, but the front, how far away?
Which part
We're
of
all
it?
on the front.
6 days west.
All right.
Once last we were going to figure out how far we were.
Well, we've all been from this place to the part of the front we were at. Has been 6 days, 3 days, or 4 days, depending. So I don't know why she brought us all here,
Okay.
and I don't know how to get back to my unit.
And Roderick turns, Harvard, go fetch the wizard. And he says, yes, sir. And oops, I grabbed the table instead of...
As attention
Harvin.
turns to Harvin, Kolf just glares at him.
And he goes in the back, and a few moments later
Actually,
emerges with...
No, I don't, because I didn't roll the natural 20, so never mind.
Oops.
I don't know Harvin's deal, so I have no hate for it.
And yes, in tow, a woman carrying some books, and the two of you who saw through the crack in the wall recognize her as the one who saved the boiling pot from being spoiled by the unskilled apprentice who was adding the reagents.
Of course.
And she says, "Ah, yes, you're finally awake. Good."
Hey, you.
Yeah. You understood that. Oh crap! The chat disappeared.
You're awake.
Boom.
It's Skyrim.
That's better. It's Morrowind / Skyrim.
Mhm.
I
Why are we here?
42.
Can we take a nap?
Man, I would need a nap. I'm going to be useful to anyone. I need a nap.
Yes.
So-
Well, you were all lucky enough to be some of the last people, the last. You were lucky enough to be some of the last people who were reported by my guild as anomalous. And I had the resources to create something of a teleporting wagon. Limited uses, but I'm able to cover a lot more ground that way. Sadly, it was destroyed, but it got you lot to safety, and the House of the Tome has been tracking a certain magical signature, and the explosions that nearly killed all of you and wiped out most of your compatriots all came from this energy signature. We believe the same evil caster created the items used to kill, or to nearly kill each of you, to blow you up, which is the technical term.
I'm going to need you to back up. Obliterated most of my unit?
Well, yes. You all were the only survivors of each shell attack.
So you're saying that all of my men are dead?
Well, sadly, yes. But your all survival is what is anomalous, and you can rejoice that you have at least lived to tell the tale.
Do you have a casualty list?
There really was no time or way to go through each and every one. I was lucky to get all of you.
Perhaps we were brought here instead by divine means.
The divine means can fuck themselves if they could only save me.
We must not. We cannot choose who are saved and who do not. We should count ourselves blessed, for we can still do great works in this world that needs us. God, I need something better greatly.
Yes, and I'm sorry. I realized I was a bit abrupt. I'm just so focused on the work I'm doing. You must all feel some way about that. Apologies.
The last thing I remember, I had 60 heavy infantry under my command. Now I find out that they are all dead.
At least they all died a hero's death.
No, they died in a bombardment. They couldn't fight. That's not a hero. That's just death.
I mean, they died in battle. That's as hero as it gets.
Dead is dead,
And-
Maud.
And some of you may be aware, people from the lawless lands typically see dying in battle as sort of the goal. They're like Viking style. You know, like,
Yeah.
if you die in battle, you've done your part and you have moved on to a good place where you will continue doing your part for someday at the end of the world when your soul is needed.
Dead is still dead.
So where are we counterattacking? Will be what Scar's question is. What's the next target? As he thinks of the 300 people that were around him, and like they're just, he like looks at like every face that goes through his head, and it's just they're dead. Just like,
Yo.
Yeah, it was literally just like a magical ping of like there is life here for each one of you, and there would have only been moments to grab you.
Holy shit.
I would like to ask a question.
Mhm.
In their work, do your seers, have they found any similarity between us? It seems that our units were as great as several hundred or as little as just one. Why were we targeted, or why were our units targeted by such a bombardment?
Well, that is the mystery of it. I mean, perhaps you were just lucky, but perhaps there's more to it. Or maybe you all just are made of tougher stuff. It's hard to say, but this is why we hope that if we can study what may be the connection and perhaps either gain insight on this new weapon or some other thing. That's what's fun about research, you see. You can, and experimentation. Sometimes you don't even know which question to ask, but the answers may often be very helpful.
So your intention is to keep us here for research specimens?
Well, I mean, no, anyone who goes out that gate will probably not survive. I'm not just keeping you for that. But I was hoping we could do some tests, perhaps. And, well, if we get the resources, perhaps I could take you to a house of the tome where we could gain further insight. But I think right now, without my wagon and the damage it sustained in collecting you all, we have to find a way out of here or call for reinforcements. And then Lord Roderick says, "Oh yes, the call has already been made. They should be here in the morning in force. We should be out of here in no time."
I will consent to this research engagement, but I must remind you, my lord, I do much greater work out there than I can ever in here. Living or dead, no one will survive if there are not good healers around.
Yes, well, while we're stuck here, you might as well help Master Tatiana out. It's rare to have such a great and powerful wizard among us. Be a shame not to take advantage.
It is true that wizardry can have a great effect on the scale and calculus of a battle. But I fear that I look to these gentlemen and I see great warriors all. But that does not make us any more special. So as soon as we are determined not to be any more special than anyone else, I request that we all be allowed to do our work, for better or worse, out there. Raise another army, perhaps, as I look to Damien, or conduct ourselves in our soldierly ways, as I look to the others.
Oh, but
I do not relish in the opportunity to be a guinea pig. But if it will help the war effort, I will spend some time.
Oh, but you are special. You're all fighters. Most of those people wouldn't stand a chance out there. Whenever we do make our move to leave, I think all of you and my guards can work together to get us to safety. And the out there is going to be in here before too much longer. You need not worry.
I like that. That ain't good.
That ain't good.
I mean, I know it pains me to admit it, but this place has seen better days. It's not going to hold much longer. Luckily, I have many other castles that we can go to.
Damien will be very grateful for his full face helmet to hide his absolute disgust at this noble parasite.
Yes.
Reasonable.
Was the theory that the attacks on each of our units, was it coincidental that we were saved? The attacks were just kind of on the units that we were at, or were they on us and our units were the...
Good question.
The question that the point that I'm trying to sort of circle around is, are the odds that this castle that we're, the 6 of us in one location, the odds of another bombardment or some kind of attack, are we is there any kind of suspicion that we would be attracting the undead attention?
Relax. There's 6 of us main characters on the ship. Nothing bad can happen to us.
It's kind of hard to say. I think that's sort of part of what she wants to figure out. Is it that all of you are special somehow, or is it lucky that you survived and now we get a rare opportunity to magically, like, sort of forensically study the remnants of this magically calamitous weapon? But yeah, you have some connection to that weapon now. Whether it was there before you were hit by it or not is unclear. But like, that energy is there's still traces of it on each of you.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, good.
But yes, I will pay you all well if that's your concern. We should hopefully be on the road in the morning when the reinforcements come.
And if they don't come?
Well, I guess we'll have to use the escape tunnel. But for now, I need you all to get your strength back. Some of you are barely staying upright.
Kolf will reach into one of his pouches and pull out like 10 raisins and sort of exhale on them. And they'll sort of grow back into like full grapes, and I will just hand the lot of them to Lod.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you.
Eat.
All right. And he just starts to stuff them in his mouth.
Furious
As a
Summit.
bonus action, you can eat one of them to heal 1 hit point, and there's 10 of them.
Oh, I'm at full health, baby. Let's fucking go.
At this point, Furious Stomach will do the anime growl, but not because of food or anything. Just rather that I forgot to eat again.
Well, you can try to take a berry from Lod, but that's all I got.
Oh, they gone.
Didn't they? Wait, wasn't he feeding us some food in here? I should be.
Yeah,
eating.
There's food in
There's
here.
really food on the tables. And
I
stuff.
should be eating that food.
Yeah, eat
I
that
should be
food.
doing. I'm gonna eat that food.
Well, if you need to take measurements or run tests, now would be the time.
Thank you. I appreciate your willingness to be part of the process.
You've given me no choice.
I am literally trapped in here.
That was me talking to that was Kolf talking to the NPC, not me talking to
Yeah.
Tim. Just
None of you will do any good alone out there, killed by skeletons. They may be easy to destroy, but there are many of them, and it's hard to say when they will come in force or not. But
The skeletons shatter easily, but they will be back, and in greater numbers.
Exactly.
my name translates to the common tongue as bowshot, and I am worthless outside of that range. But sure, I'll sit and be poked and prodded, and we'll pretend that will make a difference.
Yes, well, perhaps we should go to your beds where you'll be more comfortable. the medic
I
says,
I consent to be poked and prodded. Well, let's get you to the bedroom.
"Okay, your beds."
Oh my.
I'll say if that's where this is going, I'm going back to the forge. Come here, giantess. Mountains were made to be climbed.
I will step on you, great warrior.
All right. Well,
But unless, yeah, I mean, we could do it here. Either way, whatever you like. Although let us excuse ourselves. I think the House of Light has enough space. Yeah. So.
Oh, well, that's fine.
So she opens her books and does a few different spells. Makes notes. And
Damien will swing by the big, burly half-orc first, discreetly hand him a bag full of bread that he stole from the Lord's table.
Nice.
Whoa.
I think there's some cheese in there, too.
Oh, this will go great with the stew. Thank you.
That's the idea. Starving peasants are worthless as arrow fodder. And then he'll go back to the healing hall.
But yeah, you don't have to lay in your beds, but that was her suggestion. But
Yeah.
You don't have to go. But
y'all are very opinionated of to what you want to do. That's fine. I'm not gonna pigeonhole you, but anyway.
Well, the other option is to lay on top of these
Mhm.
not quite useless yet. He'll poke the one that he poked earlier. Get better and get back to a farm.
there are so few of us left.
So
Higher combat.
So if you'd like, you could take a short or long rest now.
Oh, sweet.
Long rest. Let's go.
Unless,
rest,
unless
keep
there's
the berries
something else
back.
somebody wants to do today.
Once the examination is done, Kolf will go up the walls and start shouting a funeral paean in giant. It's very loud.
A couple of poorly aimed arrows fly past you while you do this.
From skeletons?
Yeah.
I return fire with
Okay.
relish.
Roll a couple of attacks for me.
After the first one comes up, you see Edgar come just sprinting up the side with his shield and start blocking for you.
14 and 17.
Okay. Roll damage for both of them.
9 and 10.
Okay. Double check here.
So Damien will settle down with the sleep anywhere of someone who's very used to this kind of thing. The shrieking of a Goliath death dirge is not the most uncomfortable thing he slept through.
Oh, it gets some more throat behind it once once we're shooting arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Pivots tone slightly to violent.
I'm imagining like Mongolian throat singing.
Yeah. Same page.
For sure.
Wolf Toe Who is always stuck in my head whenever I think of third singing.
You destroy one of them, and the other one falls down, but then gets back up a few moments later.
Does
You can't believe we do.
I shoot as many skeletons as I can see.
Yeah. So you kill several skeletons.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the first one or two of those, he just kind of Edgar just starts handing you a javelin occasionally out of his pack.
It's so much shorter range.
There's skeletons now?
He just shrugs and just eats one at a skeleton.
Yeah.
I will pull aside one of the peasants who looks ambulatory. Say, tell them to go get some sleep eventually. There'll be more of that in the morning. And go back to sleep.
I think it'll take Kolf a while to get it out of his system. So
Mhm.
I may not get a long rest.
Edgar does
Um,
get it out of the system, and eventually just kind of, as you're continuing to bellow, plops his shield kind of just next to you so you have cover, and just walks back down the hill.
Yeah.
Walks back down the stairs into his bed.
Caleb, roll me a D100.
Oh my god.
There's also a little post-it note on the back of the shield that says, "Please bring this back with you. Thanks."
30.
Okay. A few more arrows get really close to hitting you, but you manage to not get shot standing up on the wall being loud.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Yeah, so
I'll resupply on arrows from somewhere and then
mhm.
get a long rest. And then at dawn, be back on the wall, shooting more things, but without shouting.
Yeah, so Tatiana the wizard examines each of you, casts spells on each of you, and takes copious notes. Crap. Okay, hold on.
I imagine Lod's sleeping with like the hat over his head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The hat kind of it's shot up in the air when you go, and it goes. You just like it's back down to your face.
Yeah, so you all have your beds and hold on, I'm just moving some stuff around here.
Kolf's pretty restless when he gets back down from the wall. Like
Reasonable.
this is clearly someone who has been like on all the time for a long time.
Yeah.
So not being on is hard.
Yeah. You actually had to stop and be with your thoughts.
Yeah.
As soon as Damien sits on a bed, he goes straight to fucking sleep.
Fuck yeah.
Excuse me.
Just yeah. And because he's, such a short, squat, square little fella, it's really hard to tell if he's alive.
You have to look real close if he's breathing.
Yeah, hold a mirror under his nose, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Revenant, you say?
To shreds, you say?
Death
so,
Knight sent to be the BBEG.
So it was kind of late afternoon when the wizard started her studies of you, and hold on 1 second. I realize I have to change something here.
Wait, why?
The wizard extracts your souls.
Yep, puts them in a jar.
Good campaign, everybody.
And then she turns into a lich and kills everyone in the fort.
Eats anyway.
Some say the soul is the only thing that gives us any meaning at all.
Yeah, those people are generally pretty stupid.
I got nothing. I don't even know what I would say to that.
Sorry, I shouldn't attack religious people as a whole.
I don't think she feels attacked. I just don't know that she has any response.
Oh, I wasn't in character. That was just.
Oh,
that was
okay.
it. That was it.
Oh, I was like, I respect Lot for that, but no.
That was Jason. Lot does believe in gods. He actually worships a god. Jason, that was a Jason statement. That's why there was no.
That was a Jason Statham. Yeah.
Jason Statham is my favorite actor.
Yeah, Jason Statham.
Bad movie. Folks couldn't watch it. Tried 3 times. Didn't work.
I'll say this is why Jason wears his glasses, so he's not confused with Jason Statham every time he shaves his head.
I mean, honestly, I would be so lucky. That man's he's not unattractive. Like,
I feel like he's got a weird shaped head, though.
I mean, that's just bald. I mean, it's I've seen a lot of bald heads, and it's
Even-
fun.
Yeah,
Even for bald people.
I'm not bald. I'm just in my Statham era.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
it. Oh.
No, I'm bald. I'm full on bald.
Well, you can see Rob starting to go a little at the front.
But as you all take your rest, and oh yeah, you're given diluted health potions that will slowly heal you. No, I mean mechanically the long rest will heal you, but in terms of RP, these terrible slow release health potions.
Most bitter shit I've ever
you.
drank in my life.
No, I mean it really is more just like imagine a drink you really like and now add 50% water. It's just not the same.
When you take your shot of Dayquil and then fill the little cup back up with water and then
that flavor.
Make sure you don't leave any of the Dayquil behind. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it's not great, but I wonder what health potions taste like though. That is interesting to think about.
Robitussin.
I mean, yeah, I want it to be Kool-Aid, but it's probably closer to Robitussin.
I mean, Tim, you are God. You can decide that it's Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, say what health potions taste like in your world is entirely up to you.
Oh, Kool-Aid would be so cool.
Well, in this world, it's not Kool-Aid.
Oh, okay.
They taste. This world is dark and
My God.
tragic. So
Powerade.
potions also taste bad.
What is?
No, I've never drank Powerade.
Probably tastes like really bad bottled water that just has that like chemical dirt aftertaste in it.
Yeah, I like that.
Ooh, like warm Pedialyte.
Oh,
Yeah.
Warm Pedialyte, but
Original flavor.
yeah.
Oh my god! Original.
Say
Like,
that kind of iodine aftertaste
Mm.
from like the water purifier,
Yeah.
which some of you know from like camping and shit,
Yeah.
but like no one knows the full water buffalo feel. Wow. The tanker that they drag behind army trucks out into the field. That's a that water buffalo water is a special kind of hell.
Everybody's got a water buffalo.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, say there. When I was hiking in Philmont, there was one water station where we stopped, tried the water. It was like, nope, fuck this. We're going down to the fucking creek because that was pure sulfur just coming out of
Ew.
that tap.
Gross.
Delicious, delicious sulfur.
Indeed. Let's see.
Scar does his long rest sleeping in a windowsill. Like the most dangerous place to sleep.
Partially plugs up one of the holes in the wall.
Yeah.
Kalf and Furia. Well, you all awaken Kalf and Furia first, because the thing that makes you wake up is the sound of gunfire. Several loud cracks coming from outside.
Oh no, that's not good.
To the window, to the wall.
And let me just.
When did it
I have
evolve?
to hide, and then
Hide your
reveal-
guns.
To
I'm down
hide
to-
and reveal things.
Are we hiding? I'm down to hide.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Yeah. Hide your husbands too.
Also, your undead armies.
Husband.
And I will move the thing to the other page.
Move the thing.
To the nighttime variant
Oh shit!
of the map.
Ooh, there's two of
I'm
me.
not even here. Julie, move the thing.
Just have the typical one-word response of just like tedious.
Oh, I forgot. I was referencing Korra.
Oh,
Korra the Airbender, the sequel to out. Yeah.
didn't see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Now it's
that was
working.
good.
Purple filter for
Ooh.
nighttime.
It looks better outside.
The darkest color of all, purple.
It was that wine dark sea shit Homer was talking about.
Yeah.
That's a good book.
But yeah, the two of you with the highest perception wake up first, and then
The passive perception.
Damien and Laud wake up next, and then Sir Edgar and Scar. But you all hear it.
I'm
there's some-
heading
Immediately moving outside.
heading to the door, kicking it open.
Mhm.
Right.
Also, just for I switched out one of my spells on my long rest. I have Divine Favor again. I cannot
Nice.
purify shit.
Yeah, and if you were wondering, I'm not interrupting your long rest to do this
Beautiful.
God is merciful.
because you
That's great.
you held still long enough for the wizard that the rest began at that point.
Yes.
And even though you were standing out on the wall, Caleb, I'll still give you the full long rest because
God is
that's okay.
We immediately both boot to door.
Are we going outside? Let's fucking
Make
go.
strength checks.
Oh yeah.
We're going outside.
Is this an athletics check to escape grapple?
It's just an athletics check.
Because for some reason, that's the only advantage I get. Being a
Also,
big boy.
I have athletics, so one of us is assisting the other here.
I will
so-
help you.
Yeah, I'll roll at advantage. Alrighty. So athletics gets a. Oh, sweet, that's actually one of the ones I'm trained in, so it's a +6. God damn it, they both rolled off the table. 2 seconds.
Warning.
Okay. So that is a dirty 20.
All right. You kick the door as hard as you can. The bar on the door cracks, but the door doesn't open. You should have lifted it, you idiots.
I lift the now cracked bar. Damn it.
Something for Furia to mend.
you probably would have seen it, but it's such a funny thing to do this way that I choose to do it this way.
Yeah.
I've
And
got
there was a chance. There was a
Yeah.
chance we broke through anyway.
Nobody rolled perception, only athletics.
Who's got dark vision?
I think I
Not me.
Not
Very
me.
much so.
I do. So we all watched you get that locked door.
As you open the door, the war priest who had been standing guard outside slumps to the ground, leaking blood on the floor, with a bullet hole in his head.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh, he's dead as shit. Okay.
And a door hole in
Guns.
his back.
guns bad.
That's
Can I?
How long has he been dead?
Does it look self-inflicted?
Is it a prank?
A cool
Can
prank.
I stick a head out and take a peek?
Mm-hmm.
Which you just look left and right, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, just do the quick and then back. Because if this guy got shot, that means
Mhm.
stepping out is probably stupid.
I can also leave for go. I'm real quiet. I can go out and look too if we need.
Mm.
I'm real sneaky.
As you look around the corner, hold on. You see sort of an unnatural cloud of gloom that shrouds the area in darkness. Make a perception check.
23.
All right. Yeah, very good roll.
18 plus 5.
And does anyone have dark vision, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You see nothing, but you hear in horrific detail the sounds of screaming peasants, and someone is like laughing maniacally in between the screams. You occasionally hear a gunshot, and with your roll is good enough that even over all the commotion, you hear the leathery sound of large flapping wings.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
I quickly share this information in a mixture of like army hand signs and words.
I mean, again, I can go out there and try maybe put eyes on what's going on out there, real sneaky like.
Real sneaky like.
Go ahead. But there's some magic darkness out there too.
I'll try to avoid that because I can now see in it.
Will you know the difference?
Well, yeah, because I can see in the dark. I can't see into magical darkness. I'm not the brightest, but I know if I can't see into it, it's probably magical.
Succinct and to the point.
He knows what's up.
He's actually pretty smart, turns out.
I roll stealth to try and hide and move sneakily into this this area.
Before you do, I would like to try one thing. Can I put light on an object that I can throw and then throw it somewhere to see if something happens to it because of the light source at nighttime?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Sweet. Throwing rules are what? Strength based or something?
Yeah.
What's your strength score?
Well,
Okay. Just roll. Yeah, just roll a straight up strength. Well, it depends how far you want to throw it too. Like, do you want to just toss it out the door, or?
I would like to get it to that courtyard area to the south,
Okay.
probably.
Do you share that this is what you're doing?
I will do that, especially in response to Claude's plan to go out there in the dark. I'll be like, give me one moment.
If you explain that you're looking for something to throw,
Yes.
Wolf will just offer an arrow.
The other thought is, does anyone have a better chance at throwing further? Because I can cast light on something that someone else could throw.
Well, if you cast it on an arrow, I can shoot it 600 feet.
Yeah, that's
600
perfect.
feet. Jesus
It's
Christ.
the long range on a longbow.
So then, yeah, I
Especially
guess
if you aim for a target.
I say,
Right.
Sir Kolf, would you mind conducting an experiment with me? And I explain in brief what I would like us to achieve. Your AC is strong enough to, out of character, your AC is strong enough that if you popped out there, you're probably not going to get hit by an arrow unless it's.
I think I have the worst AC in the party, but
Mhm.
I vote we let
You're tied for the best,
Let-
like you said.
That's true.
let Laud get out there in position before we create a lot of light where we're standing,
Mhm.
Yeah, let me.
and then let's do the experiment.
Is light?
Also, Tim, I rolled a 26.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Here's a cool idea. If you think he can stomach being close to me, I can wrap my robe around both of us so that when I cast light, if I skitter away, it'll be dark until you shoot. For
Oh.
instance,
Okay.
I can just sort of hold my cloak open and around us. I'll
Oh
put
yeah,
light on.
because if you hide the item that is being
Yes.
lit,
Mhm.
it's just like darkness. If you catch darkness,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you sheath the weapon, if you, the item, it's no longer. Yeah.
Yeah. So I will
Mhm.
kind of that. You'll see some. Well, I
I
don't.
guess I'll get down in a kneeling position to be short enough for that to work.
I'm not especially tall. I think I'm like 5'11" or 5'10" or something.
Wrap up
I'm
the
7'6".
Oh, okay, that's good then. And I will do the little bibbity boppity boo on the arrow, and I say on the count of 3. And I will scurry back towards the door when I hit 3. And I hope that's enough time for you to ready and knock your arrow and bibbity boppity boobity.
Just
But again, the goal was to do this after Laud had
yeah.
a chance to
This
get
is
out.
sort of happening concurrently.
Can
Yeah.
I roll perception to find out what to kind of hear which area the screaming is coming from?
Yeah.
Okay. A 19.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear it's coming from the courtyard, like south of you.
South of it. So I have to go through the magical darkness, probably.
I mean, you could try to go around it. There's a little narrow. I mean, yeah, you're basically going to be inside the area of of the effect.
You could do a this and come around, or you could do a straight down.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of come around it and see if I can see anything before I willingly move into this fucking darkness.
Mm-hmm. And where are you trying to get this arrow?
I think the goal is to just shoot it this way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can just take a step over that body
Mhm.
and fire. Okay, so then let me make just keep that arrow in place for now.
Oh. Linger. Ugh.
Yeah. That's good. I'm just looking for a light source token. Cool. How big of an area does light do?
Oh, good question.
I think it's like 10 feet of dim light and 10 feet of
20 and 20.
okay,
20
20 and 20.
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a torch.
Okay, you can get rid of your line. Let me just measure some things. Okay. So as you step out and turn and fire,
Mhm.
it vanishes into the cloud of darkness.
Okay.
Lod, looking along the edge of the dark cloud, you can just see the light emanating to the south. Hold on, I could probably just reveal.
Step back inside. Ooh.
Oh, very cool.
So you can kind of see the edge of that light over there. It appears to have stuck into the wall behind the cloud of darkness.
Nice.
But not a bad idea.
So if I keep going down, like if I let the kid here, what do I see?
Yeah. You don't seem. Okay, I can actually reveal some. You can see all the stuff down here. Oh, I forgot to move the dog.
Remove
Oh,
dog.
the dog.
Remove dog.
We think John Wick this shit.
I mean, he didn't put a big X on the dog, so maybe the dog is fine.
Maybe the dog.
Yeah, so you can kind of see around this this area of darkness. You could see that it has a limit, but it's about this point where the darkness suddenly fades.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, it looks like our faint.
Can I roll another stealth check?
I step outside.
Yeah, you can just use the one you rolled. That's fine. Let me just make sure I do this right.
Well, the darkness is receding.
Oh.
It's gone west.
Oh, it's moving.
Well, it just disappears. That was me using the app that I use. I meant to hit delete, but that's okay. It's still on hide. Okay, reveal.
Oh, Jesus.
Reveal the hidden them to me.
I'll just do
Oh, man.
this.
Let's see. Looks like the funding bill went through, so
Okay,
Tom,
so-
you've got work.
You see a horned man
Oh.
hovering about 15 feet in the air. And as the darkness fades, he stretches out a hand and speaks a word in dark speech.
Oh no. Question: can I see Rob's character from where I'm sitting?
Yeah.
I will instantly start signing what I'm seeing.
Oh, Edgar is going to bonus action divine favor on himself, and he's just coming out there. Describe that, and that's just you have his full attention.
Yeah. So as you each hear this word, a shockwave of evil energy slams into you. Everyone make a make a wisdom save.
Oh, no.
You don't read the DC out, silly.
Oh, no. That's not the number we wanted to see on the die.
18.
6.
18
16.
passes, 6 fails.
16.
16 fails.
Oh.
Ooh, so 12 fails.
Uh-huh.
I got a 22.
Okay, you pass.
Damn.
So I think it was Miles and Tom passed. Anyone who failed, you immediately fall to your knees, and
Ooh.
you feel fear of the one who said the word. And little pieces of shrapnel from your injuries start to burn. Doesn't do damage to you, but you feel it, and you feel a burning feeling from it.
Yes.
What is it?
Wisdom saving throw.
So we were feared.
The Rock's priest, Father Brongor, kind of after the shockwave, he slowly gets back up, almost like something's weighing on his shoulders, like with great effort, and he says, "Helm, the vigilant one, turn your eyes upon us in the darkest hour." And he looks up at the well, it's sort of, it looks demonic, but it also looks kind of like a man. It's a little hard to say, but he looks up at him and says, "You can't win, demon. Our gods will save us." And he reaches for his holy water and throws it toward this holy symbol. The flying man quickly sticks out a hand and catches it in midair, like telekinetically, and just sort of flicks to the side, and it like harmlessly shatters, off in the distance. And then he, sort of Darth Vader style, just like reaches forward and lifts the priest up by his neck, like from a distance, and says, "Your gods can't hear you. We're your gods now." And the well begins to bubble up, like the water level goes up and kind of a little bit starts to froth out of the edges, and the water kind of turns red, and like a cloud of red mist kind of starts to emanate from the well. Just a second.
Gosh dang it.
And in the middle of it, you start to hear sort of like the whistling of wind, and sort of the screaming of just horrific screaming. And
I roll a shit myself.
Sure.
Han, I think that would be.
Okay.
As this mist emanates out, all of the dead peasants on the ground slowly get up. Their joints are twisted, and chunks of their unnaturally decayed flesh kind of falls off of their forms. Go ahead and roll initiative.
And Rob,
I was trying to do something first. That was why I had my hand up.
I wasn't even looking at the feed. I was just doing the
sorry.
thing.
I didn't want
We're
to
in the cutscene.
in a monologue.
Yeah,
But
no, you're good. Go ahead and you can do a thing.
So having seen the priest attempt to do that, it's to throw his holy water on the symbol, Sir Edgar can't move closer to the guy he's afeared of, but he can move kind of parallel circle to here, and he's going to throw his holy water on said symbol.
The flying...
The rocks was going to use that he had said like before and everything.
Mm-hmm. The flying guy turns to you, Sir Edgar, and says, "Well, that was stupid of you. Now you die. Now you die first." But yeah, and I said roll initiative, so we'll do it at that point.
All right.
Okay, cool. You want me to roll the? So we'll do it at the top of my turn. Then you're saying? We'll do that at my turn. You're saying?
So I would suggest making
We-
a note of that. It is 10:45.
We
need to
are
get to
rolling
bed.
an initiative. Yeah. We could do it before we end, or roll
Yeah,
next
let's just
time.
do it
I
now.
guess.
We'll put it up and then we can end after
Yeah.
that.
That makes sense for me.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
roll
it
an
actually that is perfect timing, really.
Yes, I am ready and able and willing.
Where is table of the
We're not
chart?
even gonna play a different game till the next time I run this. So, like when I do Star Wars games, sometimes I do a one shot in between, and I use the same game.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
He's not going to run a different game. is what
Right.
he's
That's why I
saying.
was confused. Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
No, yeah, I get it because sometimes you end the session on an initiative and that's where you start the next session.
yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure how much other stuff we were gonna get to, but this actually worked really well.
Mm.
We got to the cutscene.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it was probably also not possible for me to like starry wisp the homie before the initiative roll.
You're stunned on the ground, paralyzed. with
She
fear, so-
rolled an 18, so that made it.
I thought Tom was the one who rolled an 18.
Tom rolled a 20 something.
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
Okay. Well, everyone above a 17 made it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But
So I failed.
it was a video game cutscene.
Yeah.
It really was like an instantaneous type of thing. Anyway, I had to drop the spooky vibes.
Yeah.
Hell,
I do really
first.
like this well image.
that is really.
That's very cool.
Thanks. Yeah. Where are you? Oh yeah, because you're all the way down there.
At the bottom, yeah.
He's too stealthy even for God.
But yeah, okay. I'll do the other initiatives later and sort it. But yeah, we can wind down now and talk about our things, our flowers round. Who would like to start?
I'll go. I really enjoyed playing Lod and sticking with the accent and just having him be very dumb, but in a fun way. And it was, I think I made a lot of good choices tonight, and it was just generally fun getting to play him and showcase him a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
It's always fun when the rubber meets the road after you've been theorizing.
Yeah, and it's like I was kind of like, last night I was like, I want to be this real country boy. He's got a guitar and a hat. The questionnaire really helped me define the character, so I'm glad. I'm gonna give it to Miles though, because Miles is just like, hey, prove yourself to me right now. And I think Lod thought was like, I don't know who this guy fucking is, but he seems like he's in charge.
All right.
Say nice things about yourself.
No,
You have to lead.
I really don't have to do any of that.
All right.
I don't think that anything I did particularly was noteworthy. I did enjoy Rob's at least attempt at sign language. It was quite fun.
I cannot actually do sign language.
Yeah, Rob,
That came very clear very quickly.
Yeah.
in case you were wondering, Rob.
No, I know that was sarcasm.
No. It wasn't sarcasm. You have to look at the screen. Horse soup.
Nice.
That's actually the sign language.
That's
There
amazing.
you go.
All right. So for myself, I am just really enjoying playing this character so far. I honestly like getting to hang back a little bit more and like not have as much need to respond, I guess, during dialogue scenes. And for someone else, I really also got to give it to Tim for just like putting all of this together.
Mhm.
Yeah, thanks. Yes, I'm having a lot of fun getting kind of back into DMing and getting to do it in 5e, which is less complicated, and level 1, which is a lot less complicated.
Extremely a lot less.
So easy.
The thing that makes level 1 complicated is just how can I not kill everyone too quickly, you know, but other than that.
Nah. We got 2 paladins and a life cleric. Go crazy.
Yeah, and my favorite thing was I'd just been working on this villain for a long time, and I'm really happy to finally reveal him and
Gunbeaming.
have him do really bad things so that you guys can have a proper villain.
I had an interesting progression of my assumptions as to what was going on. Because I assumed the artillery was like the House of Iron running tests and not giving a shit about who they hit. And then when there were gunshots in the castle, I thought, okay, well, the mercenaries have decided that they're done waiting. They're shooting their way out. And then the scream started, and then we have our demon man Art with a pistol in his hand, like, oh. And our shrapnel wounds are reacting to him. Oh, it's demon artillery. Hell cannons. Oh no.
Yeah. I got my wish, and I feel bad for wishing for it. Or witching for it, I guess.
Yeah. And I guess I'll give it to June and Jason, kind of a hybrid, for both doing things I didn't expect when faced with magical darkness. I didn't know what to expect, but oh yeah, and it was Caleb too. It was all of you doing. Caleb was the arrow idea was cool. June with the light idea was cool, and Rogue doing rogue things makes perfect sense. So yeah, that one I probably could have thought of beforehand, but yeah, now we have this cool beam of light in the battle. And
I'm so sad to not have dark vision. So I'm very happy there is light.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and I particularly had fun making the. I'm back to me again, but I had fun making the night filter for this because, like, really all you need for night is the color of shadows, which is like purpley blue, and darkness. And so what I did was I took a square, cut a circle out of it, but with like a 300 pixel feathered edge. And that sort of makes the edges go dark, but the middle stay visible. So yeah, that was
very cool.
Kinda cool. I love fucking around in Roll20, especially with lighting. I don't engage with their lighting system. I just make my own. Anyway,
it works.
So I guess June or Caleb can take it.
I mean, the light was entirely June's idea, so I feel like it's more of a June thing.
Yeah, I liked how Caleb and I were able to work that one together. And yeah, I definitely would have just like thrown a brick or something 8 feet until you said that. So that is brilliant synergy. Let's see. Oh man. That's almost like both things at once. I think for myself though, I liked how I was able to make like functionally like valuable conversation with the richos, and I played a good role in trying to get us forward on some information. I felt like that was a pretty good conversation that we had. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, Caleb, what do?
I enjoyed finding out that Kolf respects trauma. That the only people he's given a shit about are the haunted ones.
Hell yeah.
That was enjoyable to find out about. I also enjoyed killing skeletons, even though it didn't matter in any way, shape, or form. But I got to roll dice.
You made the first attack rolls of the campaign.
Yeah. I did enjoy Scar's reaction to all of your units. Everyone's unit is dead except for you. And the question is, well, where's the front now? Who the fuck cares about those 300 people? That was very nice.
Does that mean they're very haunted ones now too?
Ooh.
Are we all haunted now?
I mean, you don't, not mechanically, but yes.
We've all got the trauma.
You've all experienced the horrors of a war with demons and the living dead, so you can fill that in for yourselves. It would be terrible.
If you die, you go to heaven in his mind. So.
You know, that's very comforting, actually.
I don't. You went to fucking heaven.
If you die in Canada, you die in real life.
Yeah, ignorance is bliss. A lot of the souls of the dead people around you never made it there.
Well,
They don't need to know that though.
No.
I would never know that.
I mean, I just enjoyed stretching. You know, it's still working out it's session 2. So still stretching out and getting a feel for it. But you know, it's a fun. I think there's a lot of difference. You know, everybody's got the similar goal, but everybody's kind of coming at it from a very different direction, which I think was different. You know, without any coordination. You know, really to like come to it. We've all kind of come up with people that have a similar but very different. But also, you know, I think it's gonna gel quite interestingly. I enjoyed not giving a shit about I like that I've made a character that doesn't give a shit about status, religion, or money in a world where those are very important.
Except when it helps win the war.
Exactly. So, you know, in a practical sense, it's not going to get in the way. But my biggest goal was finding the combat encounter that we needed to get to, and since we got that fully successful session, I'm excited for the you know, having a full session where you know you haven't even been able to move yet is a fun place to pick up from. So I'm excited for when we return.
Nice.
Yeah, I like when I was thinking of this game, I was like, okay, I want something that is nice and simple because like I kind of was burning out from all the Star Wars like over complication, and I was like, okay, one big obvious thing in the world, just plop it down, and both from the DM side and from the player side, it's like that gives everyone something to work off of and like react to. So I was very happy to see like all of the character or like most of the characters pretty much they have like a deeply personal and focused reason to want to be fighting. But yeah, like you say, you know, kind of all coming from slightly different places with it.
Yeah.
That is our function.
Oh yeah.
On that
Also,
note,
Miles, I enjoyed your armor interaction with the thing getting downgraded to half plate or getting upgraded to half plate from chainmail. Like I thought that was a fun little interaction you did that I think you should have liked.
I like that, but that was a Tim.
Well, you were involved in it.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night, Miles. And as
next
I think so.
probably. In theory, that is what's on the docket. But yeah, as we wind down the stream, we hope you had fun. Hope you're able to laugh, even if it was at our expense. And we hope that if anything's weighing on you, feels a little lighter after hanging out online with friends. And until next time, bye.
Bees.
All right.
I have to reach out.